Well, consider week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have joining me from our local Kiwanis group, immediate past president John Carden. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you. Good to be here.
Well, it's good to sit down with you.
Good to see you again.
It is good to see you as well, John. And we're going to talk about something that I think both of you and I both like to do. And we're not going to jump into it just yet. But before we get to that, how about if you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a retired All-State agent and enjoying retirement and farming, but working with Kiwanis and the church, and so it keeps me busy.
Keeps you busy. Okay.
Keeps me hopping.
So you doing some farming as well, Johnny?
Oh yeah, with beef cows and stuff. So yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Been doing that all my life, so enjoying that.
It's a stress release to be out there. Just
yeah. You get on a tractor and nobody's calling you, nobody's talking over your shoulder and trying to tell you what to do. So.
Sound like you get rid of the cell phone.
Hey.
Well, John, we're here to talk a little bit about, and you know this, and I am a member of the Kiwanis myself. I haven't been there quite a while, but I'm still a Kiwanis because I believe in the things that you all do and we do for our community, and we're here today to talk about one of those things that definitely gives back to the community. John, before we get into starting and talking about that too, tell us a little bit about Kiwanis as well, if you don't mind.
Well, we raise money off of what we're going to talk about on pancakes, but we raise money for the West Georgia College, Technical College scholarship in the past, and then scholarships for high schools, and then we also have we've supported key clubs in the high schools, but this year we just can't get a foothold on a key club. Some past teachers maybe have retired or something that handle it in the class. I'm not at liberty to talk about. I just don't know enough about the situation to talk about that. But we do miss not having key clubs in our high schools right now. But we do have Circle K at the LaGrange College, and they do a wonderful job. Okay. And we support them, and they do like an activity of putting together Easter egg baskets for needy children. It's one of the things they do, but and we support them and their different ventures there. But we support a couple of middle schools with the PBIS program. That's Positive Behavioral Intervention and Solutions, and supports interventions.
Tough one to get out.
And support.
And support, that's right.
But PBIS, and that's the way I look at it, the funding that we put in there, it can reach as many as 1,200 students, 1,100 students. It's every student that's in that particular school. Okay. And we got started with the Gardner Newman Middle School, and we get very favorable reports out of that through Thomas Mode, and then Dr. Adams, the principal out there. And we're getting some positive feedback there. And then we also have some other schools now that we're supporting, now that we know about the program and have seen the reactions on it. But we cover that, and then, excuse me, in the Creative Youth Art League, we do that through the LaGrange Art Museum. Okay. And Terrific Kids, that's a program we support through. In the second graders, individual teachers can set up goals for their students, or reading, or behavioral, or something. And then we give monthly rewards. And at the end of the school year, we give out T-shirts to the ones who have so many stars, so to speak. Okay. But that's a very helpful program. Then we sponsor new Kiwanis clubs, and locally we've sponsored the West Point Club and the Harris County clubs. All right. Okay. And to get them started, and then we also on the Georgia project statewide, it's a buck ear, Buccaneer.
Okay.
And it it supports reading. Hearing devices for children who are deaf or hard of hearing.
Okay.
And so that's one of the state projects.
Wow.
And then we have first readers. That's been one of the past projects. But locally, we're lucky to have the Jungle Bus.
Okay.
If you've seen that,
we have seen that
locally here. So, but a lot of communities are not as lucky or fortunate as we are.
That's right.
And so we're just very fortunate to have the support systems we do have around LaGrange and Troup County there. But Coats for Kids, I think it was somewhere up to the 430 or 40 coats that we collected, and Ideal Cleaners is an excellent drop-off point for that. And then they clean the clothes, the coats, and we get them. We have distributed them through the clothes closet in different venues around the county there.
Very good. A lot of programs that Kiwanis sponsors, and all very good programs. Anytime you're talking about trying to get kids reading or reinforcement of positive behavior, or the project like Buccaneer. Sometimes the things that we take for granted, those can be barriers for other individuals. So it's great to know that Kiwanis is, definitely got a finger on the pulse and trying to help out in those various areas. And today we want to talk about how everybody can get involved in helping to raise some monies to support some of these programs, and that is the 28th annual.
Well, 26. We'll stick with 26.
We're going to stick with 26. I'm trying to get a couple more years.
I think we're at 28. Hey, maybe the board will get that sorted out for next year.
All right.
Anyway, the 26th annual Pancake Breakfast.
Okay.
We have 3 cookers that rotate and cook the pancakes, and we have all you can eat for $7.
Oh,
you
wow.
cannot beat that.
Okay.
I don't think you can buy a hamburger these days for $7. But anyway, we decided to stick with $7, and it's all you can eat pancakes and sausage while it lasts, and juice and coffee, and all you can drink. Okay,
very good.
But it's on the March 4th, Saturday morning, and it's 7 to 11, and it's at the First Baptist Church on the square, as y'all refer to, and that's the same weekend as the Azalea storytelling weekend. So we always try to parlay, pair up with that.
Okay.
But we look forward to having a good turnout. It's usually a good money maker for us, but it's a lot of hard work.
There's a lot of hard work there. And you guys don't do this by yourself. I know that the Kiwanis are there, and then you all do ask for and have a volunteer group that will be helping out, I understand. So
right.
Mention that?
We have, this year we have homeschoolers are going. They've and I'm not sure how the association is called, but anyway, homeschoolers. They'll be manning the service line and helping us, clear tables and things out front.
Okay.
I've always cooked sausage, so I'm always stuck back in the back of the kitchen, and I don't know a whole lot about what goes on up front.
The meeting's going on up front, John. That's what's happening.
I know they're eating a lot of sausage.
That's right.
But we get started, and we'll start serving around 7, but we have a good time. It's a lot of hard work, but it's all worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good. It's for a good cause, and we want to thank IHOP. They supply all the batter.
Okay.
And then they're also supplying other, the syrups and things like that too. Okay. So we want to thank them.
Very good. How can somebody get a ticket, John, if they would like to buy a ticket for this event?
Well, you can buy it from a member, or you can buy it at the door.
Okay.
But And this year we have, in the past, we've struggled with being able to pay with a card, but this year we should be fine with that. And of course, we have to charge maybe $7.50 for that plate for pay with a card there.
Okay.
But $7 is good. Is a good deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So cash is $7 if you buy the ticket in advance, or $7 at the door if you're buying with cash.
Right.
If you buy with a card, maybe a little bit upcharged.
Yeah.
Okay. $7 for all you can eat.
All you can eat.
Okay.
All you can eat. But you can see members, and I can give out my email address, but if you want to, it'd be up to you and your show.
Okay.
But anyway, be glad to. What I do is I go in a lot of my businesses that I call on, and I just tell them hey, you want to buy a ticket for all your employees?
There you go. That's a good way to get rid of them, right?
But I have some that joke with me and say, hey, I'm writing a check, and I don't even know what I'm writing a check for. Talking about my sales ability.
There you go. It's for a good cause.
We have a good time with it, but we enjoy it each year. So it's for a good cause.
Very good. Well, John, this is great. There again, the 26th annual Pancake Breakfast will be taking place on March the 4th, 2023 at First Baptist Church on the Square. That'll be in the Family Life Center, I think is where it's normally.
Yeah, it's
right?
Yes, in the Family Life Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ticket $7 at the door or in advance cash.
Right.
All right. And you can see any members of Kiwanis for this, or John can be at the door after cooking sausage to sell some tickets, right?
Oh yeah. We'll get it handled.
Well, very good, John. Thank you for coming on and sharing this information. And again, I know that the public will come out because I think a lot of people look forward to this each year.
Oh yes.
And I know that you all, like you say, it's a lot of fun, fellowship and camaraderie there. So we definitely wish you all the very best as you continue to continue your programs that you do here in our communities. So thank you for coming on and sharing this information with us today.
Quite welcome.
Right.
And I want to invite everybody to come and join us as members.
Oh, okay.
We meet on Thursdays at the Country Club at noon, and we just to keep costs down. We don't meet on the 5th Thursday.
Oh, okay.
It may start confusing people because it's new, but we're going to meet on Thursdays except for the 5th Thursday, and it's $65 a month. And that includes your meal and meetings.
Okay.
And but love to have members. We need more members.
More members. I see you looking. All right, John. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, that's the 3rd Thursday at the Country Club at 12 o'clock. And then you are programming.
7 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
7 to 11. 7
right.
to 11.
The breakfast, yeah. Okay. All
yeah.
right.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, on Thursdays.
Right, Thursdays
at noon.
At
yes.
noon. Okay. That's right.
We usually have a program and a good eat. Mm-hmm. Food's good at the Country Club, Highland Country Club.
Very good.
Love to have you.
Well, great, John. Thanks again for coming on and being my guest and sharing this information. And I know the community will come out and support the annual Pancake Breakfast on March the 4th, 7 to 11. John, we be back there cooking sausage for us. John, thanks again for being my guest.
Just shout at me and say, hey.
Hey, there you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more City Week coming up in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Shannon Gavin Johnson, the Director of Legacy Museum on Main, and this is a brief moment in LaGrange's history. Horace King was born in 1807, a slave in South Carolina. In 1830, Horace King was sold to a bridge builder named John Godwin. He and King moved to Girard, Alabama, which is now Phoenix City, and began building bridges. He and Horace developed the town lattice structure, which made bridges able to span across much wider rivers. And for the first time, rivers that had never been able to be bridged were having bridges built over them. They built bridges across the Chattahoochee River, several in Columbus, and a few here in Troup County as well. In 1846, King was able to purchase his freedom from John Godwin using wages he had earned from bridge construction jobs. By 1862, he was conscripted into the Confederate Army to construct defenses on Apalachicola and the Alabama rivers. Following the Civil War, he was elected to the Alabama State Legislature and served 2 terms. After serving in the Alabama State Legislature, he moves to LaGrange and builds numerous buildings, some of which can still be seen, particularly on the east side of Lafayette Square. In 1885, Horace King died here in LaGrange and is buried at Mulberry Street Cemetery. The only remaining bridge today that was designed by Horace King is the Red Oak Bridge in Gay, Georgia in Meriwether County. It can still be driven across today. For more information about Horace King, to walk across a replica of one of his bridges, or to learn more about him, visit Troup County Archives and Legacy Museum on Main. This has been a brief moment in LaGrange's history.
Welcome back, City Week, ladies and gentlemen. As we just heard from John Carden as he talked about the upcoming annual Pancake Breakfast, I'm always joined by none other than Lynne Holle from Visit LaGrange to give us more of the upcoming and exciting events. Lynne, let's know that you are excited about the things that are taking place. This will be for the week of February 27th through March the 5th, I think.
That's correct.
And there are a number of things happening, right?
Yes, there are. So, and pancakes are right up on my list.
Mine too. All right.
All right. So, we're going to be talking about all the events that will be occurring in LaGrange during the week of February 27th through March 5th, like Alton said. So, here we go. Beginning Monday, February 27th at 10 a.m., 3D Journeys, Tuscany, the birth of the Italian Renaissance at Callaway Auditorium. John Lawrence, a retired professor of art, takes guests on a visual journey in the footsteps of St. Francis of Assisi and 3 Tuscan painters as part of this year's 3D Journeys series focused on Tuscany. The lecture begins at 10 a.m. in Callaway Auditorium, 801 Dallas Street on the LaGrange College campus. The doors will open at 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, February 28th at 6 p.m., storytelling at LaGrange Memorial Library. The Reverend Robert B. Jones will be telling stories. He is a native of Detroit and an inspirational storyteller and musician celebrating the history, humor, and power of American roots music. Jones also will be a first-time storyteller at the Azalea Storytelling Festival, March 3rd through 5th in LaGrange. LaGrange Memorial Library is located at 525 Park Avenue, LaGrange. Wednesday, March 1st, can you believe it? We're already into March. At 10 a.m., the 2023 Wellness Wednesdays at Hills and Dales. Join us this spring at Hills and Dales Estate and feed your mind, body, and spirit with the 3rd annual Wellness Wednesdays program. Classes include yoga with Lisa Alford, dance, fitness, and Pilates with Nancy Bradford, and guided garden walks. Exploring history and horticulture in the garden with a member of the Hills and Dales estate staff. Each class will begin at the Visitor Center and last 1 hour. $10 per person per class. All classes are complimentary for Hills and Dales estate members. Call 706-882-3242 or email info@hillsanddales.org to register. Saturday, March 4th from 1:30 until 2:30 p.m., Good Sam's March 2023 Packing, held at 1032 Youngs Mill Road, LaGrange. Please join us as we pack bags for Troup County children in need. Good Sam is solely operated by volunteers and funded by community donations. There are thousands of children in our school system that live in poverty, making our backpack ministry crucial in covering the basic needs of our community's children. We offer food bags every weekend for any child in every school, being elementary, middle, and high school in the Troup County school system. that counselors identified the need to support. They sent out over 7,300 bags in the 2021-2022 school year, thanks to the support of our community. Wow, that is wonderful. Also on Saturday, March 4th at 7:30, Jess Jacoy, live at Pure Life House of Music. Jess makes atmospheric Americana for rainy days and twilight hours. It's an ethereal sound with organic roots, anchored with a longtime love of country music, a storyteller's nuanced delivery, and a folk singer's finesse. A sound that blurs the lines between genres, creating its own blend of twang and texture along the way. Alan Cackett, a renowned journalist and broadcaster, describes Jess as the growth of an exciting songwriter destined to be one of the greatest in her generation. For tickets, go to purelifelagrange.com. Alton, all of those events are going to be occurring next week in LaGrange, so we hope everybody's going to be able to get out, enjoy all the activities, have fun, and stay safe.
Yes, we do, Lynn. You know, a lot of great things going on in our community, and again, we just want people to come out. You know, we've had some great events that took place, you know, past week, the Mardi Gras Parade, the MLK Parade. Always something happening, and we just would appreciate you all for coming over and bringing up to date and keeping us up to date on the things that are happening.
Well, thank you. There's no excuse for you to stay at home.
That's it. That's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining City Week this week. My guests have been from LaGrange Kiwanis. I had on John Carden, immediate past president, as he talked about the 26th annual Pancake Breakfast that will be taking place at First Baptist on the Square, March the 4th, 2023, from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. Tickets are $7 in advance or at the door. So by all means, go out and get a ticket and come out and support a very worthwhile cause. I hope that you've enjoyed this interview, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.